Have you ever met someone who shook your entire soul, but you kept telling yourself, no, it can't be, it's just coincidence? I'm imagining it. That person keeps appearing in your mind. Their name shows up everywhere. And even when you try to move on, something keeps pulling you back. You try to silence it, to rationalize it, but the feeling refuses to disappear. What happens when you keep refusing to believe that they are your twin flame? Can denial really protect you from destiny? Or does it only delay your awakening? Let's go deep into this today. Not with fear or confusion, but with clarity and truth. Because the universe doesn't punish you for doubting. It teaches you through experience, until your soul finally remembers what it came here to learn. When you meet your true twin flame, something shifts within you instantly. It's not logical. It's not something your mind can explain or even accept right away. It's a vibration that your soul recognizes before your thoughts catch up. But for many people, the human mind immediately goes into defense mode. This is too much, too intense, too strange. And that's when denial begins. You see, the human ego was designed to protect you from pain, but the soul came here to evolve through it. So when you resist what your soul already knows, you create a battle between your heart and your mind. You start rationalizing signs, ignoring synchronicities, convincing yourself that it's all just imagination. But deep down, something inside still whispers, there's more to this. And when that whisper becomes too loud to ignore, that's when the universe steps in. When you keep refusing to believe that someone is your twin flame, and they actually are, the universe doesn't give up. Instead, it amplifies everything around you to catch your attention. You might start noticing their name, number sequences like 1111, or songs that carry hidden messages. You may feel their energy suddenly, as if they are thinking of you. These are not coincidences. They're gentle reminders from your soul and the divine that this connection is not ordinary. At first, the signs may be subtle, but if you continue denying what your heart feels, the signs often become stronger, more visible, almost impossible to ignore. Why? Because your soul has chosen this path of awakening long before your human mind was ready. So, what happens when you keep fighting it? You start to feel emotionally exhausted. The more you resist the truth of the connection, the more your energy becomes scattered between denial and desire. You might feel drained, confused, or even irritated by the constant reminders. But this exhaustion isn't meant to hurt you. It's the universe's way of showing you that resistance keeps you stuck. When you allow yourself to accept the possibility not from obsession, but from openness, something begins to shift. You move from, why is this happening to me? To, what is this trying to teach me? That single question changes everything, because the twin flame journey is not about chasing or labeling someone. It's about understanding yourself through the mirror they represent. So what if, instead of rejecting the connection, you simply observe it? When you become the observer, rather than the resistor, the chaos begins to calm. You start noticing patterns, not as signs to panic about, but as a guidance to grow. You realize that the person you keep denying is not here to complete you. They're here to awaken you. Every emotion they trigger, every fear they bring up, is part of your soul's evolution. The twin flame journey is not about being together in the physical sense. It's about healing the wounds that separate you from your own divine self. The twin flame acts like a mirror, showing you both your light and your shadows. And when you reject them, you also reject parts of yourself that need healing. That's why the universe keeps sending reminders, because the lesson is not complete. But what if, They're not your twin flame. If the person denying isn't actually your twin flame, the universe won't continue to push it. You might think about them occasionally, even feel a gentle connection, but eventually the energy fades. You both move on. There are no obsessive thoughts, no constant signs, no energetic pull that disrupts your life. The connection served its purpose to teach you something about love, self-worth, or boundaries, and then it dissolves naturally. In that case, your refusal to believe wasn't harmful. It was simply your intuition protecting you from attaching to a temporary connection. But if they are your true twin flame, the pull won't vanish, no matter how hard you try to ignore it. It's not an obsession, it's energy, and energy can't be denied. It can only be understood. So the real question becomes, are you ready to understand the energy, or will you keep fighting it? When you stop resisting and begin to understand, you step into your power. You realize that denial is a symptom of fear. Fear of being hurt, fear of losing control, fear of facing yourself. But what if the very pain you're avoiding is the doorway to your freedom? The moment you stop fighting the connection, the healing begins. This doesn't mean you have to chase them or force reunion. Acceptance isn't the same as attachment. It means acknowledging what your soul already knows, while still choosing peace in the present moment. You start saying, I accept that this connection exists, and I also accept that my healing is my responsibility. That's spiritual maturity. But let's be honest, surrendering isn't easy. So how do you actually do it? Surrender begins with awareness. You start by recognizing the difference between your ego and your soul. The ego wants control. It wants to label, plan, and predict outcomes. The soul, on the other hand, is patient. It flows with divine timing and trusts that everything unfolds perfectly. When you surrender, you stop asking, when will they come back? And start asking, what is this moment teaching me? The twin flame path becomes lighter. When you focus on yourself, your healing, your purpose, your growth. When you raise your vibration, you automatically shift the connection's frequency. The more you heal, the less you feel the pain of separation. And paradoxically, that's when the real energetic reunion begins. Because the twin flame connection isn't meant to break you, it's meant to awaken you. So what about divine timing? Why does it feel like the universe keeps testing your patience? Divine timing isn't punishment, it's preparation. The universe knows when both souls are ready for reunion, not emotionally, but spiritually. If you or they are still healing old wounds, the union can't manifest in peace. The separation is simply a sacred pause, a time for both to grow individually. When both vibrations match, reunion happens naturally, without force or drama. That's why holding on to denial or control delays the process. Because the more you resist divine timing, the longer the lesson takes. But when you trust that everything is unfolding perfectly, peace replaces anxiety. You no longer need to chase, prove, or convince. You simply know that what's meant for you is already finding its way. And that brings us to one of the most misunderstood parts of this journey: pain. Pain is not your enemy. Pain is the universe's way of pointing to what still needs healing. When you get sudden memories of them, or feel emotional waves out of nowhere, it's not always about longing. Sometimes it's your soul releasing old attachments or emotional debris. If there's still pain, it means something within you is calling for your attention. Instead of suppressing it, let it guide you. Ask yourself, What emotion am I really feeling right now? What part of me needs love? This inner work transforms the pain into wisdom. The more you heal your inner wounds, the less external triggers affect you. Healing doesn't mean forgetting them. It means integrating the lessons they brought into your life. And once you do, you no longer depend on their presence to feel complete. When you reach that level of inner peace, something magical happens. You stop caring whether they are your twin flame or not. You no longer seek labels, signs, or validation. You realize that what truly matters is your growth, your peace, and your alignment with your divine path. Because whether they are your twin or not, every soul connection teaches you something essential about love. The twin flame journey isn't about proving a label. It's about returning home to your soul. So the next time you catch yourself wondering, what if I refuse to believe they are my twin flame? Remember this. Refusing doesn't change what's written in your soul contract. It only changes how long it takes to accept it. The universe is patient, but it will always bring you back to your truth. If you're still unsure, that's okay. Doubt doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're evolving. Your mind is learning to trust your soul. And as you continue to grow, the need for answers fades, replaced by a quiet knowing that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. So instead of asking whether they are your twin flame, ask, what is this connection teaching me about myself? That's where your true power lies. Because the real union isn't with another person, it's with your higher self. And if you're listening to this right now, maybe this message is your sign from the universe, a reminder that you are not crazy, you are not alone, and you are not behind. You are awakening. You are remembering who you are. The more you release fear, the more love flows through you. And in that state of surrender, everything that's meant for you comes effortlessly. So whether they are your twin flame, your soulmate, or simply a powerful catalyst on your path, know this: every connection that touches your soul is divine. Each one leads you closer to your true essence, unconditional love. At the end of the day, it's not about refusing or believing. It's about awakening. It's about healing what hurts and learning to trust your journey. The universe doesn't force truth on you. It reveals it gently, again and again, until you're ready to see it. So breathe, release the need to know everything, and allow the mystery of love to unfold in its divine timing. You are exactly where you need to be. If this message resonated with your heart, take a moment to pause, breathe, and reflect. Ask your soul what it wants you to learn from this connection. And if you felt guided by these words, don't forget to subscribe to Twin Flame Spirit for more weekly insights to support your journey. You are not alone. We are walking this path together, one awakening at a time.